So shin, black mama, shin guard, deep hook. I slide into a standard X. Can you go into a reverse X right away? Yeah, you could. When you go down, your legs gonna have to really come out here. I don't know if that's gonna hinder anything. But if you're here, you gotta pull this out anyway. You gotta slide it down for that chop. Kick the ankle out. Once his knee is down, um, then do the lockdown. If you chop his knee down and you start doing a lockdown, he starts to extend, you might get ankle locked, right? So you want to hurry up and chop it down, then put the lockdown on. So here, I'm going to cup the knee, and I want to make sure it's nice and controlled. I cup the knee here on the top. Once I have that, I slide under, reach for the stars, and bring that leg over. Now, you want to avoid him having to completely get this S mount, because if he doesn't, let's say he's going to do it, he starts to turn his hips and he could go for a knee bar right there. So you got to be careful. It's not the end of the world, because I could quickly unlock it because his back is exposed anyway, right? And you'll see what I'm about to do next anyway, so how we take the back. So I'm here, I got the fishnet position. I could extend the leg to make it more uncomfortable for the person too, as well. So what I want to do to start to maneuver around to the back, or even to end up in a leg drag position, I want to make sure I start to maneuver my head right up to the hips. I do not want to stay too low to where he's going to grab a head and an arm. So once I'm here, I start to meet, and also too, I want to maintain my lockdown. I do not let go of my lockdown. The torque of the knee is going to control this whole sequence here, right? So I cover the knee, and I start to get up on my elbow here. Make sure your head is high. You do not want it to be low to where he could grab it. I start to reach for that far side hip, and I'm maintaining this lockdown, which has that torque. And I start to move my hips, just my hips, around the corner. Like I was showing on Tuesday, there is a calf slice here. There's a sneaky kamikaze here that you can actually perform. If you're not going to do that, then you continue to move your hips around to the other side. As you move your hips around to the other side, it forces him to go straight to the side. Either you're going to end up on his back, right? Or you need to turn to your side because it's going to hurt a lot. So once he moves to his side, then you can let go of the lockdown, and now you're in this leg drag position. Okay? So let me show you this again. So shin to shin guard, deep hook, deep overhook, kick out. I go into standard X, slide my top shelf leg down to the ankle. I chop with my bottom shelf leg to get his knee to the mat. Then I quickly put the lockdown, cover the top of the knee, come under, over, reach for the stars. Now I'm in that fishnet position. Now I want to start to maneuver to the back here to get around. So I start to sit up, grab his far side back, I get up on my elbow, and then once I'm here, I'm just focusing on maneuvering my hips from this side to the opposite side here. Again, if you want to attack for the sneaky kamikaze, you're going to have to sit up, but cover the top side of his lat here so he can't posture up. You go hold the toes or the top of the shoelace here, right? Pull your leg out, around for that sneaky kamikaze here. Put the lockdown back in. Now keep maneuvering your hips over to the other side. And the torque of this knee with the lockdown forces his hip to get to the side. Just like this. And now you're in that leg drag position. If he's fighting it, so go back up. Sometimes if they're going to fight it, they're going to start to flatten out. You feel that? Mm-hmm. Right? You could probably tap the person there with a knee bar too, as well, as long as you have this lockdown. That make sense? You can let go of the lockdown, and now you're in this leg drag position. Let's show it one more time. Standing, a black mama, a move shin guard, strong overhook, kick, standard X guard, chop. Get his knee down to the mat, lockdown. Cover the top of the knee, fishnet. Now I'm gonna start maneuvering the back here. I'm gonna sit up, reach for his far side hip. Get up my elbow, maintain this lockdown. Start to get my hips, just rotating my hips from this side to the other side. You wanna grab the lat, hold the shoelace, take Kamikaze, put your lockdown on that. Continue to move. If you want to go ahead and flatten out, stretch the lockdown. Come back up. If not, continue to move around for that leg drag position. You good? Mm-hmm. Let me see it again. Cool. All right, let's do 5 reps. Ready?